wubble wubble. So the pop, all the way to the dome, all the way to the top. I'm crunchy. I'm toasted. Sauteed. Filleted. I'm stacking. I'm racking. The bills they are stacking. Wubble wubble. So the pop, all the way to the dome, all the way.
जिया घर से तो यार जिया तू जिया हिसाबों में यारा क्या जिया
सखिया छूटे सपने छूटे छूटी दरिया आंगन बदला चौखट बदला बदली दुनिया सखिया छूटे सपने छूटे छूटी दरिया आंगन बदला चौखट बदला बदली दुनिया नी मैं जाना नी मैं जाना नी मैं जाना जोगी देना नी मैं जाना नी मैं जाना नी मैं जाना जोगी देना कन्नी मुंदरा पाके मथे तिलक लाके नी मैं जाना जोगी देना नी मैं जाना जोगी देना
एक दूसरे को प्यार कौन करता है दोनों great one
But I'd always come to India and I got to see Shruti Didi and Sanjana Choti Behin. Where do I even start? There's so many memories just hanging out with Didi in Patna, and then also just staying at the house, at Mama's house, and just doing like children nonsense all the time. When I found out that Didi was getting married, I was so excited. I was over the moon. I was like, okay, I can't wait to hear about my Jiju. I can't wait to meet Jiju. I can't wait to be at the wedding. And now that I'm here, I'm having so much fun. I'm so glad Didi's getting married.
So when I think of an older sister, the first image that comes to my mind is really Shruti Didi. Ever since I was very young, we would visit India during the summer times from New York. And my favorite memory during those times was actually making pizzas with her and visiting the city and like seeing many shops, and she would just show us everywhere, and it was always such a fun time being around Didi. I remember she was always so smiley and happy, and she was always so protective of us, and I always felt so warm and safe around her. And then in recent years we had gone to Banaras together, and that childhood like sense of familiarity was back again. I really felt so happy and comfortable being around Didi. She's such a dear sister of mine. And so when I had found out that she was getting married, literally the next day I told my office in Japan that I'm taking an entire week off and going to India to go see my big sister's wedding. And normally that's not very, you have to give them a much more advance notice, but I told them literally the day almost that I found out, and they were like, okay, if it's a very important occasion for you, and go ahead. And I was like, yes, it very much is an important occasion for me. So I'm very glad to be here. I'm very glad to be able to witness Didi's wedding, and I'm very excited for the wedding tomorrow.
कुड़िए नी मेरे दिल विच वस जा कुड़िए नी तेरे बिन मैं नहीं हो जचदा कुड़िए नी मैं तेरा दीवाना कुड़िए नी तेरे बिन मैं नहीं हो रहना कुड़िए नी कुड़िए नी कुड़िए नी कुड़िए।
तो वी एंड श्रुति आर लाइक स्कूल फ्रेंड्स। उसके बाद पता चला कि शी इज़ ऑल्सो इन दिल्ली, मैं भी दिल्ली में थी, तो हम लोग मिलते जुलते रहे दिल्ली में। तो स्कूल फ्रेंड्स थे, दिल्ली में भी साथ थे और अभी तक भी हम लोग साथ हैं। देन उसने मुझे इनविटेशन भेजा तो आई वॉज सरप्राइज्ड कि चलो शी इज़ गेटिंग मैरिड। शोभित से मिली तो और सरप्राइज हुई बिकॉज ही इज़ अ वंडरफुल गाय। एंड देन वेडिंग इज़ नाइस, मतलब इन्जॉय किया काफ़ी। लव बोथ।